Good afternoon. More than 200,000 children are living in poverty across Scotland, an increase of 30,000 on the year before. That's according to new figures from the Scottish Government. Food banks across the North East say the numbers are unsurprising following an increased demand for their services. The Scottish Government say they're spending £3 billion a year to tackle poverty.
People are struggling. There's a lot of rising, the food items are rising. Even when we go into the shops to buy things for the food bank, there's so much price increase. Sometimes a particular item you buy last week for 75p, you come in and it's now 90p. So these things add up, and for families where even both households, both adults in the household is working, they still struggle.
A 90-year-old man has died following a crash on the A9. It happened at Rallia at around 2:20 yesterday afternoon. Police say the man was standing beside his stationary Ford Fiesta car at the time of the accident involving a Peugeot Boxer. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police are appealing for witnesses. The UK government is being urged to do the right thing, apologise and act swiftly to compensate women affected by changes to the state pension age. After a 5-year investigation, the Parliamentary and Health Service Ombudsman recommends compensation payouts of between £1,000 and £3,000 for those affected, who were born in the 1950s. The Department of Work and Pensions say it will consider the findings. Campaigners argue the suggested compensation is nowhere near enough.
Well, I calculate that I have lost at least £45,000. The compensation that's being bandied around today, I think, is between £1,000 and £3,000. I actually find that quite derisory in terms of the pain and anguish that this situation has caused.
An artificial intelligence tool tested at NHS Grampian has successfully identified tiny signs of breast cancer in 11 women, which had been missed by doctors. The tool, called Mia, has analysed the mammograms of more than 10,000 women. Most were cancer-free, but Mia was able to identify 11 women's cancers that were practically invisible to the human eye. Now here's the weather with Sean.
Low pressure will be accompanied by a sudden downpour of deliciousness. TUI sponsors STV weather.
Good afternoon. Very wet and windy day for many of us, but it should improve through this afternoon. We'll see sunshine developing across northwestern parts, but lots of blustery showers following in here. Also turning a wee bit chillier in the northwest later on, but highs this afternoon up to about 12 or 13 degrees Celsius. Lossiemouth, Kinloss, Elgin, Buckie and Banff. Now that rain should clear away eastwards during this evening. Then it's clear spells and blustery showers overnight. We still hang on to that strong wind in the north and the west with gales. Temperatures lowest about 2 or 3 degrees in eastern parts. Tomorrow still very windy in the north and the west with lots of frequent showers, wintry over higher ground, best in the east.
TUI sponsors STV weather.
That's all for this lunchtime. There will be a full roundup of all today's headlines back here at 6 with Andrea. Until then, stay up to date online with our STV app. Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.